During this year's inauguration, my phone rang off the hook when a singer took the stage. And perhaps you were wondering about the singer as well. So I wanted to bring her in because she lives here in New York. Her name is Alicia Olatuja, and she's sitting here on the stage with me now. She's a mezzo-soprano. And Alicia, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Because what you did the other morning was really special, but I know you got up in the middle of the night to prepare for that.
I did.
Just tell us about the whole day, the whole 24 hours of singing for the inauguration.
Well, it's pretty cold outside, so you want to get as ready as possible physically. So when I woke up in the morning at 2 a.m., I did some yoga, some push-ups, some karate chops, some kicks while vocalizing, so while warming up. Not too loud because I didn't want to disturb the sleeping neighbors at 2 a.m., but we had to be on the bus to the venue by 4:30 a.m. So I had a lot of crunches to do before getting on the bus to get my voice ready and to just get physically and mentally prepared.
Now, what about the logistics of actually singing the piece? How well were you able to hear the orchestra? Where was the orchestra? Because I couldn't tell on television. Where was the orchestra in relationship to where you were singing from?
Well, we were singing to a pre-recorded orchestration. So I had an inner ear to help me know where we were. The arrangement was done by Jason Michael Webb and Carol Simbala, the director and assistant director of the choir. So, you know, it changes keys at least 4 times before I even come in. I think the entire piece changes keys maybe 9 times. So it's an incredibly grand piece, and you want to be able to follow along. And with all the external sounds, you want to have that inner ear to help you know where the music is. So that's the orchestration, however, that played for the other numbers was further down.
Mm-hmm. So you actually had an earpiece where you were hearing pre-recorded sounds. Now, were you hearing the choir as well, or just the instrumentation?
Just the instrumentation. I made a request, though, just to hear the instrumentation.
Did other choir members, were they earpieced as well? Or
No. I mean, there's an army of voices, so they had each other. But, you know, when I came in, the music is actually quite gentle, so you can't quite hear what's going on. So I needed to have that guide.
So let's just talk about the preparation. Did you practice singing in 39-degree weather, or how do you ready yourself to sing in that kind of climate?
Well, this is actually a fact. I did walk around 2 days before then to feel the cold, just to know what I would need. Now because I went and got Under Armour to insulate my clothing because it was really cold, but you know, I did walk around and do that. But I prepared for it vocally, however, by singing the piece every day. You know, there's so many different levels of preparation that you have to do for something like that. You have to prepare mentally, you have to prepare physically, emotionally, and spiritually for something like that. So as far as preparing for it vocally, I sang it every day, and I went on vocal rest twice the week prior and the day before the performance.
21 million people saw you, at least. What do they say to you now when they see you on the train or you're just walking around New York City? Do people realize that you were that person? Do they say something to you?
Well, yes, I've had a few come up to me and say, "Hey, you're that girl that sang at the inauguration," and then usually they grab their children, and it's just a beautiful experience because the look on their faces, you know, you can tell they're reliving what it was that they experienced when they saw the performance and they heard the voices and they were able to feel that uplifting spirit through the music, and you could see that, you know, show up on their faces when they greet you on trains or grocery stores.
Well, I know our First Lady does push-ups, but I'm not sure if she can do push-ups while vocalizing. Alicia Olatuja, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
You bet.